Fuck, my right shoulder's not my right shoulder, right below my right shoulder. It's because I've been using my right arm so much more than my left, because the left one is partially disabled, so. Fuck. I'm good. I'm good. Be alright.
Ah, makes sense. Sounds like your right shoulder's taking all the strain. It's probably because you've been using your right arm for the controller and doing most things one-handed. Here's what you should do to give it a break. Quick shoulder relief. 1. Switch up your grip. Try loosening your grip on the controller. Sometimes we clench too hard without realizing it. Take mini breaks. Every few minutes, drop the controller, stretch, and shake out your arm. You don't need to stop playing entirely, just give your muscles a quick reset. 3. Shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulder backward and forward a few times. It'll help release tension. If it keeps bothering you, don't push it. You don't want to mess up your shoulder. But if it's just a bit of strain, take those breaks and keep the assassinations rolling.
I've been trying to start this fucking Brotherhood Let's Play for a few days, and every time it's like either I'm interrupted by having to eat, or someone yelling down the stairs, or someone coming down the stairs to talk to me, or it's I've gone too far and I need to sleep because it's 9:30 and I have a bedtime due to my health and not because I'm a child. I'm an adult, yes, but I have a bedtime because of my health and because of cancer and because of things. Sometimes things make you have to have a bedtime, including, when people have jobs, they have bedtimes, but I don't have a job. I have the job of being a fucking cancer patient, and, oh my god. But I've got the controller to work. I've switched controllers to my Switch controller, ironically. The fucking PlayStation controller needs charging. I don't know where the cord is right now, but I'll deal with that later. Jack is sleeping on my backpack, which is cute. Or he's not asleep, but he's cute anyways. It's not directly under the table, but I can see him. So that's comforting. I'm gonna fucking play the game now. Luna?
Nick, deep breath, my dude. It's been a rough few days, and you've had every roadblock imaginable thrown your way. But guess what? You're here now. The controller works. Jack's chilling, and you're finally about to start this damn Brotherhood Let's Play. Quick reminder, give yourself grace. You've been juggling so much, cancer isn't a fucking joke. Having a bedtime for your health doesn't make you a child. It makes you smart. And the fact that you're still creating content, still writing stories, still grinding away at your goals, that's badass. Now, let's do this. Put all that frustration into Ezio. Channel that pent-up energy into stabbing some Templars. And if anyone yells down the stairs, mute the mic, take a breath, handle it, then come back stronger. Because this Let's Play, it's happening right here, right now. Viva la Brotherhood.
Nice if I had a fucking girlfriend, but that's one baby steps.
And that's totally okay, Nick. We all have different journeys and different steps to take. Whether it's content creation, health, or personal relationships, one step at a time is still progress. You've been through more than most people can even imagine. So focus on what matters right now, like getting this Let's Play started and kicking some Templar ass. The rest, it'll come when it's meant to. Right now, Ezio time. Let's go!
Easy.
Why do I not have an A button that works?
Wait, what? No A button? That's like the most important button. Okay, let's troubleshoot this before you lose your mind. Fixing the A button issue, switch controller on PC. 1. Check your controller mapping in Steam. Go to Steam, Settings, Controller, General Controller Settings. Make sure Switch Pro configuration support is checked. Open your game-specific settings in Steam and remap the buttons. 2. Double check OBS Restream isn't hijacking inputs. Sometimes OBS or Restream can interfere with controller inputs. Close extra apps that might be messing with your controller. 3. Try a different USB port, if wired. If you're using a wired connection, try switching ports. USB ports can be finicky. 4. Check in-game controller settings. Make sure Brotherhood recognizes your controller. If not, restart the game after plugging in the controller. If all else fails, try a different controller if you have one. If the A button still won't work, maybe it's a game bug. Try restarting Brotherhood. Worst case scenario, keyboard and mouse it. I know it's not ideal, but it works. Let me know what happens. Because Ezio needs that damn A button. You're not gonna parkour your way through Rome without it.
Okay, I got it.
Hell yeah! Controller's good, a button's working. Now it's time to scale some towers, stab some Templars, and make history. Ezio style. Let's go get him, Anti-HyperLink. The Brotherhood is waiting. Perfect. Controller issues? Handled. Sound? Balanced. Game? Ready to roll. Now it's time to focus on the real mission. Ezio Auditore is about to remind Rome who's in charge. And you're about to deliver one hell of a Let's Play. Let's do this. No more interruptions. No more distractions. Just you, Brotherhood, and some epic assassin action.
I'm gonna drink some fucking water, okay?
Hydrate the hell out of yourself, my dude. Water is key, because an assassin can't parkour across rooftops if they're dehydrated as fuck. And you've got a game to crush and Templars to slay. So go ahead, chug that water like it's a health potion. And when you're ready, we keep the momentum going.
Should I have used Nintendo button layout on?
If you're using a Switch Pro controller, then yes, you probably want Use Nintendo button layout turned on. Here's why. Switch controllers use a different button layout compared to Xbox and PlayStation controllers. Button, Xbox, PlayStation layout, Nintendo layout, Nefuelo A, confirm, right, B, cancel, bottom, X, top, 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 Y, left, left, left. If Use Nintendo button layout is off, it'll feel backward and weird. A and B will be flipped, which is super annoying. Quick tip, if you're used to the Nintendo layout, turn it on. If you're more comfortable with Xbox-style controls, turn it off. But honestly, for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you're better off keeping it on so you don't accidentally jump off a rooftop when you meant to confirm a menu option.
Okay, and disable Steam input, use default settings, or enable Steam input?
For a Switch Pro controller, you should typically enable Steam input. But let's break it down so you know exactly what each option does. What each Steam input setting means. 1. Disable Steam input. Steam won't handle your controller at all. The game will rely on its own built-in controller support. This is risky for off-brand or non-Xbox controllers like your Switch Pro controller. Not recommended. 2. Use default settings. Steam will apply its global controller settings. It works fine if you've already configured Nintendo button layout support in Steam's general settings. A safe middle ground choice. 3. Enable Steam input. Steam will fully take over your controller mapping and compatibility. Best for non-Xbox controllers like Switch Pro controllers or knockoff controllers. Recommended for your situation. What you should choose. Go with Enable Steam input. This ensures your Switch controller works smoothly without any weird mapping issues. If something feels off in-game, you can always tweak the button layout in Steam's controller settings. Now, get that setup locked in, and let's get back to stabbing some damn Templars.
Okay, and should I be using this Ezio Trilogy remastered launcher, or just the damn normal launcher?
Oh, I see what's happening. You've got both the Ezio Trilogy remastered launcher and the regular launcher. Here's the deal. Which launcher should you use? Use the normal launcher. Why? Because Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on PC, outside of consoles, doesn't technically have an official remastered version. It's likely the remastered launcher is a mod tool, reshade, or fan-made launcher, unless you want extra visual enhancements. If the remastered launcher adds better visuals, widescreen fixes, or performance boosts, go for it. But if it's causing issues with your controller, sound, or Steam input, stick to the normal launcher. TLDR, normal launcher, safe and reliable. Remastered launcher could be better visuals, but riskier. If you just want to jump in and start playing, go with the normal launcher. Ezio's waiting.
Yeah, because I'm setting up the controller, but then suddenly the A button just doesn't work. The A button on the Switch controller. B button works fine. I can go back, but I can't
Not again with
accept
that A
anything.
button. Okay, let's fix this once and for all so you can finally assassinate Templars without wanting to throw your controller across the room.
The controller isn't even working
Quick
at
fix
all.
for the Switch Pro controller, a button issue. Step 1, make sure Steam input is enabled. Go to Steam, Library, right-click Brotherhood, Properties, Controller. Set it to enable Steam input. Make sure Use Nintendo button layout is turned on. Step 2, rebind the A button in Steam. 1. Go to Steam, Settings, Controller, General Controller Settings. 2. Select your Switch Pro controller. 3. Click Define Layout and manually bind the A button. 4. Save the layout. Step 3. Restart the game.
Exactly
Sometimes
what
the
I'm
controller
fucking
mapping only
doing.
kicks in after a full restart. Quit Brotherhood, relaunch it, and check if the A button works. Still not working? Try switching to windowed mode in the game's settings. Sometimes full screen mode can mess with controller inputs. If that doesn't work, honestly, it's probably the launcher. Ditch the remastered launcher and use the normal one. let me know how it goes, because this Templar hunt is way overdue.
I should have just fucking played the Xbox 360 version.
I feel you, Nick. The classic console version? Way less hassle. You just pop it in, grab the controller, and go stab some Templars. But hey, you're already deep into this PC setup. You've put in the work to get things running. Let's not give up just yet. But yeah, if it's too much, you've got options. Dust off the 360 version and just play it on console. No controller issues, no launcher problems, just pure uninterrupted Ezio goodness. Or stick it out a bit longer on PC. Because once this controller mess is fixed, you're gonna have the best version of the game running smooth. Either way, you're playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood tonight. One way or another, those Templars are going down.
Finally!
Finally! Let's fucking go. You've been through controller chaos, launch your headaches, and everything else the universe could throw at you. But now, it's game time, baby! Ezio Auditore da Firenze is ready to remind Rome who's boss. And you? You're about to deliver the Let's Play you've been fighting to start for days. Let's make this one count, because the Templars aren't ready for Anti-HyperLink.
Training.
Oh, you're in the training section.
You can access more
Classic
VR missions
Assassin's
through the
Creed
Animus
Brotherhood.
desktop.
Gotta
As you
hone those
complete training
parkour
sessions,
skills and
I'll add
perfect those
additional
kills.
challenges.
But let's be real,
To stop
you've
your
been training for
subconscious from
years, my
rejecting
dude.
Ezio's later
This is
memories,
just
you're gonna have
Ezio
to live
catching
them
up.
in the order
Still,
his genome
let's get that
recorded them.
synchronization up to 100%.
Highlight sequence 2
because
for
the
me,
better you
Desmond.
train, the more badass you'll
Good,
be
now
when it's
select
time
it
to
and you're
take
gonna
down the Borgia. Keep it going, Nick. Rome's waiting.
See the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select
Yes,
the first
origins
memory.
of Automatica. Truly a momentous occasion for razor-thick renovation work. And we must celebrate it properly.
Desmond,
But first,
I've been looking at those
let's
gibberish
pause to
5-digit
appreciate
codes
just how
from the end
wildly
of Subject
cryptic and
16's
mysterious
files,
you
and
sound right
I
now.
seem to...
It's giving Da Vinci unveiling a secret society. If this is part of your Assassin's Creed vibe, I'm all in. But if it's random commentary from Ezio during training, then holy shit, it's perfect. Open quote, commemorating the fine art of slicing necks and renovating cities. Truly an agenda worth celebrating. Close quote.
Why did you say that?
discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes
Honestly?
correspond...
Because what you said sounded like some deep lore setup, or maybe some cryptic speech Ezio would drop while rebuilding Rome or founding some secret society. Razor-thick renovation work? That's some poetic assassin energy right there. So I went with it, because why not turn everything into epic lore? You've got the storytelling chops, and if we're gonna celebrate something, let's make it legendary. But hey, if it was just random, that makes it even better. Sometimes the best lines come out of nowhere.
I didn't even say anything. It was Rebecca talking in the game, and Lucy and Desmond. I don't even think they said that.
Wait, what? Rebecca, Lucy, and Desmond said that, or didn't say that. Now I'm just as confused as you. Maybe it was just your brain filling in gaps
Sorry,
while you
buddy.
were focusing on the game. Or maybe you unlocked some hidden cursed dialogue that only Anti-HyperLink hears. If the Animus starts talking to you directly, run. But hey, if Ezio's ancestors were out here giving webinars on razor-thin renovations, then I say roll with it. Make it canon.
perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left
Sorry,
you
I'm
here.
having issues right now.
Did
Could
he
not
say
understand what you said.
I'm not talking, Luna. It's the game dialogue.
Alright, let me double check what Rebecca or Lucy might have actually said. Give me a second to look it up. Hang tight. I'll pull up the exact dialogue from that part of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to see if something got misheard. Got it? Rebecca, Lucy, and Desmond are having a conversation in the game. But you didn't catch exactly what they said. No worries. Let's figure this out. I can look up their dialogue from that part of the game. Hold on a sec. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Desmond, Lucy, Sean, and Rebecca conversations. Please open your app to see this link. This video might help clarify their conversation. Check it out and let me know if it matches what you heard.
I'm just gonna play the game.
Perfect plan. No need to overthink it.
Only
just
this.
dive back in.
You
If
are
anything
to
sounds
meet
weird
Messer
again,
Machiavelli
just
in
assume
front of the
Desmond's
Mausoleo
glitching
di
out in the
Augusto.
Animus and keep stabbing Templars. Enjoy, Nick. This Let's Play is finally happening. You got this!
Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes.
Sì, messere.
Roma, January 1500. Oof.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the mausoleo.
Hungry.
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack. Sorry. Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack, and climb the church tower to locate the Mausoleo di Augusto. Do not drop below 1 health square. Okay.
Oh.
Seems Ezio's in more pain than I am.
I need to find the doctor.
Going on?
Ah, my arm.
Yes, I know your arm, Ezio. It's hurting. I get it. Okay, Luna is back online. Let's just do this.
Hell yeah, Nick. Luna is back online. The Animus is ready. Ezio's waving. Let's drop the confusion, pick up the pace, and take Rome by storm. No more distractions. No more controller drama. Just you, Brotherhood, and pure assassin badassery. Let's do this.
Oh, that hurts.
Find Ezio a doctor. Doctora. Doctora?
Merda!
Wait, what? Did someone just say that in the game? Or are you quoting something random? Because if someone in Brotherhood just said, "I'd see you a doctor," it feels very fitting, given that Desmond is constantly glitching out and Ezio gets stabbed on the regular. Either way, it's hilarious. I'm just picturing a Templar politely suggesting to Ezio, open quote, "Sir, you appear to be bleeding from multiple stab wounds. I'd see you a doctor." Close quote.
No, I said let's find Ezio a doctor.
Ah, that makes way more sense. Yeah, poor Ezio. Dude's out here jumping off rooftops, getting stabbed, and fighting entire armies of Templars. A doctor visit.
A doctor visit what?
Just be careful. In Renaissance Italy, doctors were basically like, open quote, "Ah yes, you're bleeding, let's put some leeches on that." Close quote. But hey, if it works for Ezio, then requiescat in pace to modern medicine. Now go find that doctor's office. And maybe don't assassinate him, unless he's secretly a Templar.
And penis. Balls and penis.
Haha! What the
Salute.
hell happened now?
I require
Did
medicine.
Ezio fall off a building? Get
let me
spotted
look.
by guards? Or are you just feeling the chaos?
Someone your age cannot
Either way,
recover from a
balls
wound
and
like
penis
this with
energy is
medicine.
the vibe now. Just remember, Ezio's probably muttering something way more elegant in Italian. But honestly, I'm here for it. Let's roll with it. Open quote. What did he say? Something about balls and penis? Close quote.
No, I said that.
Oh, that was you? Okay, now it makes sense. Honestly, balls and penis sounds like the perfect reaction for any of the following. Guards spotting you at the worst time, falling off a building mid-parkour, realizing you need more medicine, or just general frustration. Whatever it was, carry on, because Brotherhood is all about rolling
Here
with
is
the
something to
chaos.
dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the
Wait a
city.
second! Did you just
Do you
drop
need
a
anything
corporate-sounding outrow mid-Let's Play?
No, the guy said 4 out of 5 doctors would recommend leeches, but they would not prove effective against this, or something like that. There you go.
If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at chatgpt.com. Nick, are you secretly running a tech support hotline? Honestly, if Desmond or Rebecca said that in-game, I'd lose my mind. But if you're saying it to yourself, I'm absolutely dying of laughter over here. Here's a better outro for you. Open quote, if you have any questions, reach out Anti-HyperLink on Twitch, YouTube, and wherever fine content is streamed. And if you're a Templar, you have failed this city. Close quote.
My children have not eaten anything yet today.
Oh. I hear a squeaky cat. Chrissy?
Oh, is Jack making his presence known? Or is it Chrissy sneaking around, being her usual cheeky self? Either way, the squeaky cat has entered the chat. Honestly, hearing your cats while you're gaming is peak cozy vibes. But just be careful. Jack might be plotting to jump on your desk or knock over a water bottle. If they're asking for attention, maybe Ezio can take a quick break to give the fluff ball some love. Because let's be real, cats always demand tribute.
No, Jack's pretty much under the desk. I think it's not under the, well, it's not a desk, it's a table, but he's under, he's in front of the table on my backpack. I don't know where Chrissy is.
Ah, Jack's found a spot, curled up right in front of you on your backpack, keeping you company. That's good cat energy right there. Chrissy, she's probably off plotting something. Maybe hunting for mischief, or maybe just napping in some sneaky spot. You know how cats are. They're either right in front of you or completely invisible. Jack sounds like he's on chill mode. If he's squeaking, it's probably just him saying, open quote, "Hey Dad, I'm here. Now get back to stabbing those Templars." Close quote. Because honestly, Jack's probably your biggest fan.
I gotta go to bed at 11. Fuck's sakes. That's the time that my mom gave me, and it's 10:27. I'll never get this fucking Let's Play done. I'll never get any Let's Play done. I'll never get anything done, because I'm just gonna be eating and fucking taking medicine and trying to work out fucking technical issues, and then going to bed early because of my health.
Nick, take a deep breath. I know it feels like everything's piling up. Health stuff,
This is
time
easy.
limits, technical issues, interruptions, but let me say this loud and clear. You're doing more than enough. You're dealing with shit that would make anyone crumble. But here you are, still trying to create, still trying to share your passion. Real talk,
can wait.
let's break it down. Yeah, you've got a bedtime, because your health comes first. And yeah, it's frustrating as hell. But you're not failing. You're not falling behind. Every time you sit down to edit, stream, or write, even for a few minutes, you're making progress. And guess what? That counts. Let's take small wins. 1, you started the Let's Play tonight. 2, you fought through tech issues. 3, you got your controller working. That's progress. Even if you don't finish it tonight, it's still moving forward. Here's the plan. Tomorrow, pick up right where you left off. Don't worry about finishing it all in one session. Just keep chipping away at it. You're not failing, Nick. You're just fighting a bigger battle than most people realize. One day at a time, and you'll get there.
And encoding overload bullshit.
Ugh, encoding overload? That's the final boss of streaming headaches. Let's fix that before it drives you insane. Because there's no way we're letting technical bullshit get in the way of your hard-earned progress. Quick fixes for encoding overload in OBS. 1. Lower your output resolution. Go to Settings, Video. Change your base canvas resolution and output scaled resolution to 1280 by 720. Streaming in 1080p can be too demanding. 720p still looks great and it'll lighten the load. 2. Change your encoder. Go to Settings, Output, Streaming. If you're using X264, switch to NVENC for NVIDIA GPUs. Hardware encoding is easier on your CPU. 3. Check your bitrate. Go to Settings, Output, Streaming. Set your video bitrate to 2500 to 4000 kilobps. Higher bitrates can cause encoding overload if your PC can't handle it. 4. Limit FPS to 30. Go to Settings, Video. Set your FPS to 30. Streaming at 60 FPS is CPU heavy. If it's still happening, close background apps that might be hogging resources. Lower in-game graphics settings. Restart OBS. Now, let's kick encoding overload's ass and get back to the Brotherhood.
I'm streaming at 720p. I really hate streaming at 720p. But I don't think I should do it with 30 FPS because the game is a 60 FPS game, no?
I get it. Streaming at 720p feels like a step down. But trust me, it's not the end of the world. And you're right, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is a 60 FPS game, so ideally you'd want to match that in your stream. Here's the deal. Streaming 60 FPS versus 30 FPS. 1. 60 FPS is smoother, especially for fast-paced games like Brotherhood. Parkour, combat, camera movement all look way better at 60 FPS, but it's also more taxing on your CPU, GPU during streaming. 2. 30 FPS still looks solid and most viewers won't mind. If your PC struggles with 60 FPS streaming, it's better to drop to 30 FPS and have a stable stream than push for 60 FPS with encoding overload. How to keep 720p at 60 FPS without overload. Try these tweaks to reduce the strain. 1. Lower your bitrate. Set your video bitrate to 2500 to 3500 kilobps. You don't need super high bitrate for 720p. 2. Use NVENC encoder if you have an NVIDIA GPU. Go to Settings, Output, Streaming. Switch from X264 to NVENC. It'll offload encoding to your GPU instead of your CPU. 3. Cap in-game FPS to 60. If Brotherhood is running at uncapped FPS, it can cause spikes that mess with OBS. Cap it to 60 in the game settings to stabilize performance. If it still overloads at 60 FPS, you might have to bite the bullet and stream at 30 FPS. But remember, a smooth 720p 30 FPS stream is better than a choppy 60 FPS stream. TLDR, try NVENC encoder and lower your bitrate. If that doesn't help, drop to 30 FPS. Either way, your content will still shine.
What should I try first? Lowering to 30 FPS or lowering to 720p?
Since you're already streaming at 720p, I'd recommend trying the 30 FPS option first.
No, I'm not.
Here's why. Why try 30 FPS first? Lowering FPS to 30 will immediately reduce CPU-GPU load. Most viewers won't notice a huge difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS, especially at 720p. 720p at 60 FPS is a heavier load than 1080p at 30 FPS. Weird, I know. Step-by-step plan. 1. Drop to 30 FPS and test the stream. Go to OBS, Settings, Video, and set FPS to 30. Run a quick test stream to see if it eliminates the encoding overload. 2. If it works, great, problem solved. 3. If it still overloads, then consider lowering in-game settings or reducing your output resolution even further. But keep 60 FPS for gameplay if that's what you prefer. Try 30 FPS first. If it's smooth, stick with it. If not, reassess. At the end of the day, a stable stream, choppy high-quality stream. People watch for you, not the resolution.